If you've never considered adding vitamin C to your sun care routine, after today, I think I'm going to be able to change your mind. So what is it all about? It is literally about introducing vitamin C into your everyday routine, especially right before you wear sunscreen. So why? Okay, let's just kind of backpedal a little bit here. We know, I think we can all confidently say that we know that too much sun exposure is not a good thing, but we also all love spending time in the sun. It's warm, it brings good memories, we can do a whole bunch of stuff, we always want to run outside. But at the same time, we need to make sure that we're also, let's say, putting on our wear or outerwear on our skin before we're heading out the door every single day. Just talking to a couple colleagues of mine, I'm always likening it to well, if I'm gonna go outside in the wintertime, because I am from the Great White North, I'm not just gonna go outside in the middle of winter in a tank top and some shorts. I'm always gonna go to the closet, I'm gonna grab my boots, I'm gonna grab warm pants, I'm gonna make sure I've got a good parka on and cover my head. So I'm always doing the work to protect myself before I get myself into the environment or outside. It's the same thing you want to be doing for your skin before you're stepping outside. So this is why we're talking about including really key things to your skincare routine, especially when you're preparing your skin to go outside or for the whole day. Okay. So now that kind of got that out of the way, how are we going to do that? So first thing is we want to make sure that we're including what we call an antioxidant. And what are antioxidants is they are going to be, basically your strength or your powerhouse to neutralize all the negative effects that happen from when we're exposed to the sun, which is the radiation that is produced. And the sun can produce different types of rays. We may have heard like UVA, UVB, UVC. The big guys that we always talk about are A and B, and it's because UVA, easy to remember, aging, and B for burn. So we know that those two things definitely are going to be an influence on our skin when we're exposed to the sun. So 90% of all of the things that we visually see on our skin is due to sun exposure, so 90%. And I know you're thinking it, what if it's cloudy outside, Natalie? I don't think I need to wear my sunscreen. 80% makes it through the clouds. So if there's anything you take away from me today is to make sure that your sun care routine is intact because of that 90 and that 80% that we can see coming from the sun. All right, so antioxidants help, neutralize, the negative effects that come from the UV, which are called free radicals. So that's all we're doing. We're adding an antioxidant so that we can combat the free radicals that we're getting. Step one. So we can get that from key antioxidants, one in particular, as you heard me say at the very beginning, vitamin C. Vitamin C is an amazing antioxidant to include every single day. And the reason being is that vitamin C in particular has a great way to help neutralize the effects from the UVB and a bit of the UVA. So you want to make sure you've got that on your skin prior to doing the ultimate defense, which is wearing your SPF product. So I'm going to share some of my very favorite things to do to incorporate these into my everyday sun care routine. And also, what are you going to do at the end of the day? So I'm going to share a little bit about that as well. So before I begin, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any further videos and to hit subscribe. So my very favorite things that I want to do before I step outside every single day is I want to prepare my skin. So on a cleansed skin, you can incorporate a serum, and in particular, I have the serum here today, which is our Citrus and Kale Potent C and E serum. It's beautiful. It's super light, so there's no excuses. You can use very easily on the whole entire surface of your skin. So you can do the full face, the neck, the chest, and if you're gonna wear your hair up, speaking for those of you who have longer hair and wanna wear a hat, don't forget that you wanna also work at the back of your head in the neck area and then your ears, because these are all areas where there is exposure and anything left over, you know it, on the top of your hands, okay? These are good places that we see aging first. 90, 80%, don't forget, right? Makes it through. Then I will go ahead and I could apply an additional moisturizer, so I can give myself a little more moisture to my skin, add that water uptake, and really help smooth and even out my complexion. Then I can go ahead and layer on my favorite SPF product, or I can just go straight on to using my SPF product if my skin is in good shape. So think about your skin type, oily all the way to the dry side, and prepare your skin accordingly before you're wearing your SPF. Now, the additional product that you could also incorporate into your routine, if you want to use a moisturizer in particular, is we have the Superfood Booster-Powder. It's a very specialized powder that you just take a little micro scoop, which it comes with, and you want to just add it right into your favorite cream-based moisturizer, mix it up, apply it, and then again, you can follow with your sun protection or your SPF product. And I have 3 SPFs that I wanted to bring to our attention today. We have one, which is our Radiant Protection SPF Fluid. This is an SPF 30. It is all mineral, which is amazing. If you are looking to improve the visible signs of aging, such as fine lines and wrinkles, this is the one for you. It has very creamy, very luxurious texture and really will leave you with a gorgeous, radiant finish. So that's one option. If you're looking for a little bit of extra, so a little bit of tint, I love tints. I love to go with them. We have our Daily Defense Tinted SPF. Now this is a 50+ SPF factor here, and it's going to give just such an ever so slight blurring effect to the skin, add just a little bit of tint to really bring up a beautiful, healthy glow to the skin. Love it. One of my favorite things to do. So this is an excellent option for those of us looking for a little bit of that sun-kissed look. And of course, what about the rest of the body, right? What are we going to do about that? Is that we have our Lilikoi Mineral Defense Sports Sunscreen. This is amazing because this is an SPF 30. It says sports. It's really going to help with repelling water. And you want to make sure this is applied to the skin quite liberally and effectively and allowed to sit. So all SPFs, by the way, you want to allow about 15 minutes before you head out the door and expose the skin to the sun. So this will be something really important that you want to keep in mind every time you use an SPF product, regardless if it's for the face or for the body. Now, as I promised, so you're outside all day, you've done all the things, you have your serum on your skin, you have the antioxidant thing going down, you got your SPF on, you're spending the whole day outside, you're following the rules, right? Applying every 2 hours, doing the thing. Now it's the end of the day. What are you going to do? You want to take the time to remove any of the excess from the skin and wash the day away using good thorough cleansers. And then you want to go into your finishing products for the evening. Again, you want to add the citrus and kale potency serum again, and then your finishing night care products, or you can also add the superfood booster powder to your routine in the end. And if you want to learn a little bit more about vitamin C, head over here and check out this video.